It's always fun, and we've talked about it on the air quite a bit, certainly in the last year especially, talking about drones, the ability to get some creative photography, some creative video going of your neighborhood, of your business, of your nearby lake, of whatever the case. Our next guest is the Public Relations Manager for a company called DJI, Michael Perry. Michael, welcome into Tomorrow. How are you?
I'm excellent. Thank you, Dave, for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you. Now, initially, folks are going to go drones, DJI. What's the connection there? Does it stand for drone something or other?
No, actually, it's our company is actually based out of China, and DJ actually stands for Great Horizon, something about pushing beyond what's possible. And that translates to our slogan, the future of possible. All the things that we do, people don't really think that they were able to do even 20 years ago. And today, it's just all combined in one box.
And the popularity and yet the controversy, in some cases, of drones is certainly always in the news lately. And that's got to be a good thing for your company because people are saying, oh my God, I want one.
Well, it's amazing to see the creativity that people put into how they use the technology. There's so many applications that we never even dreamed of that people are already doing. So for archaeology, firefighting, real estate, there's all sorts of things that you can do with this that we never thought was possible.
In fact, give us a better idea of what this unit, this is the Phantom 2 Vision Plus, is it not? This is your latest device.
That's right. So this is our latest version for consumers. And it's got an integrated 1080p video camera that's able to stream video to your smartphone while it's in the sky. And what's really cool about it is that it's got a 3-axis stabilization system built into it. So while you're flying around, even if it's being knocked around by the wind, you're still going to get really smooth, beautiful video.
I mean, the stuff we've seen has been awesome. The stuff you're showing here on your own screen, of course, is awesome. Here at a speedway and showing cars literally racing around. And the drone is doing the job and taking some amazing video.
Yeah, and there's so many things that people can do with it. Not only can you capture amazing shots of your family on vacation or your friends rock climbing. You know, that Speedway video was actually a driver who uses this for his spring training. He flies over the course and is able to see where he's hitting his marks and whether or not he's performing effectively. If he wanted to do that before, he'd have to spend $10,000 a day to rent a helicopter.
Exactly. With a stabilized camera system and all of that.
Yeah, and so there's some substantial savings that you can do, and it's also a lot safer, a lot easier to use. So out of the box, it's got a GPS unit built inside of it. So even in winds up to 25 miles an hour, it's going to stay stable. So you're not going to worry about losing it or it flying off. You're just going to be able to focus on getting the right shot.
So it'll always come back to you as well.
That's right. It's got a return to home function. So if you fly out of range, if for some reason the connection with the controller breaks, it'll come back to the point it launched, land itself automatically.
So don't go chasing after it, just go back to where you launched it. It'll come home.
Exactly. Except when you're flying over water on a boat, you got to be careful. Yeah.
If the boat's moved, it's going to come land wherever it last knew it.
Yeah. Well, there was a guy who we saw this video of this guy jumping into the water to save his Phantom. It just shows the passion that people have for the product.
Tell us about the remote now. If maybe you can reach over and grab it, and then Chris can take a peek at it. How it functions. How I see an iPhone on there. Does that mean it also works with Android?
It does indeed work with Android. And one of the things that we're showing today actually is the connection with the Epson Moverio glasses. So you're able to, using the Android app, you're able to see what the camera's seeing through the glasses in real time. Maybe we can grab them here in a second. But while
Yes, Chris is wandering over with the camera,
yeah.
So those folks listening on the radio, have no fear. Visit intotomorrow.com and you'll see the video with Michael and all the cool DJI products that we're talking about. But go ahead, since we're looking at them now, tell us about those glasses.
So what's really cool about this is that people love having the full first-person view experience while they're flying, having basically a lens pushed up against their eyeball so that they can see what the camera is seeing while they're flying around. It gives you this sense of flying. But the problem is that in a lot of countries that's illegal, and in a lot of instances it's unsafe because then you're not able to see the unit as it's flying around. What's really cool about this system is that you get the best of both worlds. You get that immersive, really unique feeling of flight, while at the same time being able to stay within line of sight of the Phantom while you're flying around.
How hard is it to learn to fly? Do you have to have a pilot's license? Do you have to be a model remote control helicopter flyer experienced? Or can you take this out of the box and fly?
Well, I can fly it, which already says a lot.
Come on, you work for the company. I hope you can fly it.
But if you read the instructions, if you follow through everything, all the procedures to get it up in the air, you can get it up in the air and fly pretty stably within 10 to 15 minutes. So if you follow the instructions and follow the safety procedures, you're going to be golden.
Very cool. And let's talk about the price and availability of this new Phantom 2 Vision Plus.
Yeah, so the Vision Plus is $1,300 US, and that comes with everything: camera, first-person view system, and of course the quadcopter itself. And it's available through our dealer network across the US, through our website, DJI.com, and of course via Amazon.
Well, Michael, you're fun to talk to, and the products are even more fun. Am I going to see the Vision 2 delivering me a pizza one day?
Well, it's going to do a lot cooler stuff than just deliver you a pizza, so stay tuned.
Very, very good. A man after my own heart for broadcasting. Stay tuned, and he's right. You got to check these things out at DJI.com. We'll link you there. Of course, you're a click away when you hit us up at IntoTomorrow.com. Thanks for joining us, Michael. Continued good luck here at IFA.
Thank you very much, Dave. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you as well. We're back with more from Berlin, Germany. I'm Dave Graveline. Into Tomorrow continues on the Advanced Media Network.